Yeah, the outbreak in Los Perdidos. You think you know what happened? You watched the news, listened to the speeches, saw the videos. What you don't know is, all of it got recorded. Every hero, every coward, every goodbye. And a handful of people with one last chance for revenge, justice, duty, redemption. I know, because I watched it all. These are the untold stories of Los Perdidos. Some people got a higher calling, help their fellow human beings, abide by the law, believe that rules are gonna make the world a better place. My old friend, ZDC agent Brad Park, is one such man, which is probably why he's on death's door right about now.
Please, I'm ZDC. Help me.
You're supposed to be saving people!
What? ZDC
You want to
can-
take care of the problem by killing off the infected.
That's a lie. Give me a chance. I'll show you.
I'm probably gonna regret this. You're free to do what you want now.
Thank you.
Alright, gotta get going.
He said the ZDC was killing people. Someone is spreading lies about us. But why?
I don't understand Capcom's reasoning in giving an entire campaign to a guy that you can miss.
Talk. Brad, are you alright?
At the end of all the Smart Glass missions, you have the option to kill this guy or save this guy, and you get a slightly different ending depending on what you do in the Smart Glass missions. But I gotta say, this guy has probably one of the cooler combo weapons in his DLC episode. But also, he's kind of like a bit of everything from all the other DLCs. Like, from themes to story points to side missions. Also, you get some really awesome, like, starting equipment, like a tactical pistol and some pills, but also a new weapon called the Slag Shot. This thing just it shoots fireballs!
Oh. Well, that's great.
Okay, you've got my attention.
Ah!
You could set yourself on fire with the greatest of ease.
As well as other things.
Yeah, I also have to mention that this DLC takes place around the ending of Dead Rising 3's story, which means there are so many zombies out there. And we also have to deal with the hive zombies, and it's actually difficult, is what I'm getting at.
Well, okay, thinking back, I think all 4 of the DLCs take place during different times in the story, don't they?
Yeah.
Which means you're gonna get extra side content for different parts of the Oh my god!
That's so cool.
Obviously, Hunter's story was towards the very beginning, and this guy's at the end, and Sergeant's kind of like right when shit started getting all fucked up, and Angel was still by the beginning, I think.
Around there, yeah. A little bit of beginning, somewhere around the middle.
I could see what they're trying to go for now, but if only they had just a bit more time to really kind of put a better focus on them, you know.
Or, you know, find somebody we actually care about. Like, having hunters was a good idea. Having this guy? I mean, he gets a railgun.
See, I think that's the thing. They're trying to make the fun from the weapons and not so much the story, which they don't care about, but, oh, wait, shit, these are story DLCs, so they're kind of important like that.
Now, one complaint I do have about this, and it's the same issue I had when we did Angels, is there are tons of collectibles in this one. You know, I'm all for collecting, but that takes up valuable time when trying to do a series like this. the hilarious thing is, even though the collectibles are collected pretty quickly, the story takes forever to get through, because they want you to do so much extra shit. This is the worst example I've ever seen of padding. You gotta drive everywhere.
That means they have the coolest ideas for combo unique combo weapons. Unique combo weapons.
There we go.
But they didn't have much in terms of gameplay, so they just kind of lead you along throughout the whole thing. Is that about right?
Something like that. When we actually take a look at the map, you'll see what I mean, but, there's going to be a lot of back and forth between all the districts. And, there's one of our first collectibles. Saving survivors. 20 of them. And, same deal as the regular game. If you leave them, they just die. You're going to see a lot of speeding up in this one.
Doesn't help that you're driving these slow vehicles to make it even longer.
Yep, with health bars. Oh, and there's explosives everywhere. Oh my god. You military guys gotta stop. I'm trying to go. There we go.
A lot of things go boom in these episodes, I'm noticing.
Well, we need to make it, you know, an explosive finale. That's why there are barrels everywhere.
Ah.
And railguns. Which is just hilarious. 12 shots in every railgun. They destroy like 10 zombies apiece. It's fun to use, and yet it's still classified as a regular weapon that you could just pick up anywhere here.
Just ordinary space-age weapons. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. Like, where was this when I was playing as Nick? Or is that also Smart Glass exclusive?
Well, you beat the DLC and then you get it.
Oh, okay. That way I can make the proper timeline in the main game of Dead Rising 3?
So, wait. Which come to think of it, you know, Nick with his several level 50-plus perks that make him practically a god.
Yeah.
And all these DLC weapons that are, again, he can get at any time, that also make him a god.
You made it.
So, basically, when you do all the Smart Glass missions, when you do all the DLC, when you max out your experience, you're gonna have a pretty fun, zombie sandbox on your hands after that.
Absolutely, and kind of one of the saving graces of these DLCs is if you're level 50 at any point in Dead Rising 3, whether it be in the DLC or the main game, you're bringing all those levels into the other parts of the game, such as the DLC. Like, I'm level 50, I have all the perks that Nick had.
So that I can get what I need.
A patient said there were some ZDC supplies being brought in on the metro track heading east above the freeway. Maybe that.
I'll go check it out.
I don't like this part. This is stupid. I don't know why they have you do this part. We get to get another new weapon, so they have a good way of introducing all this new weaponry that you can use. A lot of guns that go boom. This one is extremely unique in this context, and then what they have you do with it is not fun. This is also the buggiest of the DLCs.
Because there's a lot going on, I see.
Oh, there's a lot going on, and also I don't think this one was properly tested a lot. Because of this in particular, that zombie is currently stuck in the car door.
Oh my.
He's not getting out, and we're actually going to see, the further along we go, the more this game is breaking down. I think that zombie just is, like, flying off the roof, or flying out of the car. I have no idea. But the car is moving on its own now because the zombie is stuck in the door. Whoa!
What the?
So, I have learned something. If you literally move the survivor out of the way of the zombies, that counts as them being saved.
Well, that's a good failsafe, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, and this is a tip I got from one of the comments. You can't use the safe houses and their infinite locker space, but you can make the mobile locker. and then use that. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, it helps, I mean, that's why it's there, right?
Mm-hmm. It's still a level 50 perk, which is why I wasn't able to use it in the first couple DLCs, and Chaos Rising, the third DLC we did, didn't require it. There we go. I moved him. It worked.
All right, I'm gone, pal. Get somewhere safe.
Just gonna help me, I'm being attacked! You just shoved me like 10 feet, but you know, woof. Thanks, dude!
I love how he was like car surfing as I was pushing him. Woo!
Having fun with that horn?
I am. I never realized that every combo vehicle has a unique horn. So I figured
that's a fun horn.
I'd show some of them off. So that right there that we just ran into, there are barricades all over Los Perdidos now, which means there is only one route to get everywhere. Because all those little shortcuts that you originally had to go from district to district are now gone. Which means if they tell you to go into, let's say, Ingleton, the place where the game started, you have to go the long way around to get to it.
Goody.
And that's how we're actually going to show off a lot of the collectibles, is while driving to the next area. Because, Jesus, that is horrific design, my friends.
Fantastic. You should be able to extract the chips now.
Alright.
Pacifiers, huh?
The pacifier.
Look for densely populated areas. I'll need at least 20 chips to compare them properly.
Oh, Christ, what are all those?
Oh, those are king zombies that we need to collect chips from.
Oh, great, okay. Okay, alright.
Whether they be Fritos, Doritos, Lay's, I don't know.
Hit that fast forward button here.
Give it a second, don't worry. Editing magic is about to kick in. Wow, I just realized we can use any of the DLC weapons now that we have the... Oh, God! Still good.
Yeah, good. All good.
Yep, still good. I wonder, can this thing cross the gap? Let's find out! No!
Was that about as fast as it could go, really?
Yes, that was the fastest that this giant mobile locker can go.
Pathetic.
Yeah, it is. Hey, for those of you doing 100% completion, there is a survivor down here, easily missable. Save them, and then you can get the rest. Because the rest of them basically just show up on your way to different locations.
Help! Help! Over here!
Oh, there you are. Whoa, okay.
So, the future tech of the pacifier is kind of awesome. It's basically a bee that you can shoot. It causes zombie heads to just explode. Oh, we got another one.
They need help.
Should have called it, you know, like the tractor beam or something.
Sir, do we really want to use a pun for this this really big government tech? Yeah, why not? It sounds like fun.
Hive per beam.
Stay inside.
Do you need to take an extra turn to recharge it?
Yeah, it makes a buzzing sound.
It's like the cricket from Men in Black. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Got to help them.
Do they all have the same voice or something?
Pretty much. A lot of the female survivors are voiced by the same actress. Same with the male survivors. So you're gonna hear a lot of "I need some help" when they only have like one zombie left around them.
I'll take my chances on my own, but thanks for your help.
So I would have programmed survivors to be like, you know, one person's obviously terrified for their lives, one person's like, hey, could you help me out or not? I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, I could die either way, but, you know, living kind of, but, you know, just do what you want, man, it's alright.
You know, it's okay. I don't mind dying. You know, I was kind of expecting it, though.
One person's like so full of nervous energy that everything comes off as passive-aggressive and sarcastic. It's like, no! Just leave me here so that way the zombies can eat my flesh! That's exactly what I want to happen today, by all means!
God, that just sounds like you're guilt-tripping the person who's trying to save a bunch of other survivors, and they leave you for like 1 millisecond. Like, they went to go get a car, and you just immediately berate them.
Well, I guess I could get a car and clear the zombies around you. Oh, would you? That would be lovely!
Dude, chill. I'm bringing you back a car. No, I understand. There's much more important people than me around here.
Get to a safe place.
Almost done. No worries. Almost done with this. A really boring bit. I think that's the other issue I have with this DLC, is the stuff they want you to do is unique by itself. But there's a lot of it to do. This is the longest of the DLCs by far, because of all the back and forth you gotta do. So there's a lot of downtime.
Maybe I'd care a little bit more if it was Nick, you know?
Instead of, what's this guy's name?
Man C from the asset pack they used.
Uh-oh!
Great.
Well, that could have gone better.
So you're supposed to hit the gas pedal all the way, so it goes fast, so it can clear the jump.
I knew I was doing something wrong. Damn it. Oh well. By the way, there's a lot more debris now since we're closer to the end, which means trying to cross that gap is going to be nearly impossible later on.
Oh, well, that'll explain it.
But this part of the DLC does not like cars very much. Oh, hey, so here's the side missions. 10 chips per district. God.
It sounded like an explosion.
Oh my god, an explosion? What could that
Be
be?
careful.
So that is 40 Zombrex chips the game just dumps on you?
Uh-huh. And all based on
Oh, man.
doing it for a story part. But see, there are a few other things that are added to this that don't need to be there.
Like this.
Saving the survivors, yeah, that's fine. As like a collectible or something. Zombrex chips? Really? And then, the story missions are the things I don't get. Like, at this point, if you're playing this for your first time, you still haven't gotten an achievement yet. In Hunters, you left the police station and got one, because that was one chunk of the story.
So you want me to you want me to go get special chips from King Zombies around the city? Okay. Annoying, padding, but fine. Now you want me to do the same thing 4 times for 10 chips? That it's too much boring.
It's too much boring for $10.
But an impact hammer, okay, got my interest again.
Yeah. So this is, I believe this is the last of, I believe it's the last of the new, like, regular weapons that you can get. As we go into different districts, that's when we're going to get the, the Zombrex chips. Yeah, my lovely driving ability. And we'll knock those out, I believe, in this video. The next video is when we have to deal with the other 2 collectibles that they introduce. And those will be done during, like, driving segments.
I love it, you just got in this nice car, just here I go!
And gone. Yeah. I was thinking of, you know, should I cut out a lot of this stuff? Absolutely. Should I speed it up? Absolutely. How many times did I destroy a car immediately after getting into it? Well, I gotta leave that in. Happens more times than you think.
Get to cover, hurry.
Oh, and for those of you who are wondering, you don't have to use the pacifier in order to get the Zombrex chips. You could just kill the King Zombies. They give you the pacifier option, so you don't have to get up close and personal to kill them.
Oh no. Not
Whoa!
more floating hamburgers.
Okay, we got another one.
Still in there,
On my way.
So, I'm getting the idea that these Zombrex chips are optional,
Oh yes, definitely.
but we have to collect them because we're doing a 100% run, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
We get anything special or anything good for getting all 40 of these, like a super special, super secret extra thing?
You get an achievement!
Oh, goody!
Oh goody! Boom!
Anything in the game that we get, though?
Oh, absolutely not.
Then why...
Then why, you ask? So I don't have to play this ever again. Even though I had to.
Well, I'm kind of glad you did, I mean...
Feast your eyes, audience! This is what 100% in Dead Rising 3 looks like.
Don't worry, I'll find more.
You know, besides the grindy stuff.
Good thing they got plenty of headache pills around here.
I'll go look there.
I noticed there's always one zombie who's just back here, wandering around Cora. So I think if you actually let that zombie get close enough to her, she can die and you could just fail.
Is she even an NPC with health right now?
Yeah. I mean,
Or is she just an asset that you can interact with to continue the missions?
Oh, maybe. Hey, you see all those checkered boxes? Or lined boxes?
Those are barricades, aren't they?
Yeah. Fucking kill me. This means there's only one way to Ingleton, only one way to South Almuda. You have to go the long way for all this. That's so stupid. But, hey, at least we're gonna go lightning speed and pick up the rest of these stupid chips, and then we can move on with the story.
What would bootleg Zombrex be called?
Zommex.
Zombie Gone?
Yeah. You know, I was trying to come up with something more clever, but Zombie Gone is actually hilarious. It's like a bug spray for zombies. It's chewing on your arm, just no.
Trying to think of other, medicine names. Not getting anything that could be related to death or a zombie. You know, Robitet? No. Dimetet? No.
Robodethin. Yay, Sunset Hills is done.
I guess I can do Zombitussin, but that's...
Oh my god, there's so many, like, small glitches that I'm seeing off to the side. It's not looking good.
breaking down. Oh no.
Well, there's one point I thought the game was becoming self-aware and knew I was getting close to the end, so it just started dying en masse. And yet, it didn't crash. I'm proud of you, Dead Rising 3. You only crashed, like, twice.
Gotta wonder when a game crashes like this, you know, it being so old. Is it the game anymore, or is it the hardware?
I'd like to say it's the game at that point, because of optimization. I mean, I already mentioned that the ports for Dead Rising 1, 2, and Off the Record, those were not optimized correctly for the systems they were put on.
No, I know the feeling. I picked up the Grandia HD collection a couple weeks ago. And Grandia 2 is my absolute favorite JRPG of all time. One of the best RPGs you could get for the Dreamcast. This is... I got the port for Switch, and it's not good.
Was it breaking on you, or...?
It's still Grandia 2, it's still, like, good, it still looks great and everything, it's still fun, but it's just the little things. It was, you know, stuff that was supposed to work on the Dreamcast version now is just not optimized well for the Switch version.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad, but I'm still playing it, I'm still having a great time. It's still great. It's like, you may have smeared shit over my favorite movie, but it still reads in the disc player.
Now, it was actually kind of funny when we did that that extremely long video about Off the Record and how I played it on the Xbox One, somebody asked me, did you play it on the Slim or the Xbox One X? And I almost wanted to respond, it doesn't matter. It was made poorly. And upgrading hardware won't help, really. I mean, it can for, like, load times or something, but no, it's not gonna save the main game.
Unless if it was really, really poorly optimized. Like, yeah, well, it only kind of works on the Xbox One X, and that's a hit.
God, that would be depressing. Because that means that we had to get a 4K console in here to run a game that ran on the 360. That would be embarrassing.
I'm gonna blame not a lot of time to squash the bugs.
I'm just surprised that new bugs showed up when they ported it.
Get to a safe place.
Oh,
That is so cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have an idea on what we're gonna do for bonuses. But I don't...
I keep forgetting about bonuses.
There's only gonna be 2. It'll be fine.
Thanks, man.
But, I'm not sure how in-depth I want to go for one of them.
Get to a safe place.
You probably should.
Well, I'll think about it. Wait, what the hell? 72,000? Your
Hey.
numbers are off.
If it was counting upon all the DLCs together.
Well, that's what that count is up in the corner. So, the only thing I can think of is it remembered my count from my original save file.
Ah.
So, wow. That's some counting there, man. Cool.
Well, congratulations.
Right, now I just need to get, what is it, 100,004 zombies killed, and I'll have the last one? Sweet. By the way, we're getting the rest of the zombie chips and the rest of the survivors. And then we can actually move on with our lives.
Get the zombie chips. This one is dead Ritos. This one is Frito laid to rest.
It just comes to you naturally?
It does.
Hold on, nobody noticed that I'm cheating and looking up zombie jokes.
Get inside and stay inside.
What is a oh god, what was that? What does a zombie plumber work on?
Drains.
What does a zombie farmer harvest?
Grains.
Oh, hey, look, another glitch. Check this out.
What's the one thing feminists hate that zombies do?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Mansplain!
Okay, you win with that one. Hey, did you know that Capcom, I'm not gonna say lazy, but they didn't think to make new voice lines for the Ultimate Shout?
I heard that. That was just Nick's.
It's the exact same. Oh my god, we did it. It's done, finally.
Yay.
That's all the chips.
That was a waste of time. Where was it? Yeah, it was.
I got 10 gamer score for a bag of chips. And all those comparisons... God, I feel Cheetoed. Boom!
Well, you just gotta find an easy way to get through it. You gotta cheese it.
Ooh, that was a good one. Sup, girl? You want some Lays?
Thank you so much, Brad. Any more Zombrex you can find out there, pick it up.
Hey, yo, girl, doesn't this thing feel kinda...
I found out. The timing
Pretzels.
all those ships got turned off remotely. I don't know how, but I think I know someone who can help. His name is Nelson.
Oh God, are you gonna give me more collectibles to pick up this asshole?
He said he'd be hiding out at the Sunset Dance Studio.
Oh, one district over.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Be careful.
Couldn't have just told me on the intercom?
Oh, and my makeup bag fell out. Could you get all 90 bags of makeup all around?
No!
It's a damn good way to start an outbreak. Hundreds of infected walking around.
The ultimate gamer nightmare. Going for 100% completion, but one collectible is glitched out of the world.
Chips. One of what you
And you have to do a special side quest to get that glitched collectible.
And it's near the end of the game, so you have to restart your progress.
You have to go back to the start of the, the very start of the game where you started the game. Then talk to a special, unseeable NPC there, and he's like, "You have done everything that you could, but the world has rejected your success. Life is unfair. I can make it fair for you. All you do must get me, soda."
Oh, soda? Oh, that
Yes.
sounds good.
And you come back with a can of soda from some vending machine in one of the bigger cities, bring it back, and then he automatically fills everything with 99 copies of all of your items that you can get.
What is it, like 900 Korok seeds, and you stop at 899?
Who the hell hides out in a dance studio? Nelson!
Whoa, what happened over there?
What the shit?
The random explosions that are happening due to glitches.
Like hell you do.
It's getting fun. Oh, I guess we did have one more item.
Prove it to you and clear out the zombies!
A turbine. Would you stop hitting me? So yeah, we're actually going to take a turbine and use it to, like, blow zombies away.
You tell that to every illegal you put in jail, asshole?
Look, give me a chance to prove it to you. Here, take this sombrero.
Don't make me shout at you.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Look, man, you tell me what the hell you want.
Oh, right.
Now, why the hell would I do that?
God, if
Well, it is getting pretty.
a main character just forgot what he was going to say to an NPC,
Yeah, I'm gonna need
and
equipment I don't
you have to do some sort of game mechanic to help your character remember. Like, he does quick word association for like 5 minutes.
That'd be terrible to play a character who has short-term memory loss.
That'd be terrible if you could play a character with short-term memory loss.
Huh? Got any idea how much people hate you?
You understand we're just trying to keep everybody safe, right?
Right.
And if everybody's dead, they're the safest that way.
Hey, Nelson, you wanna come down here? You were supposed to follow me.
No, I'm good. You just hang down there, buddy.
Oh, great! Now he can't figure out how to get out of the dance studio. Let's see if I can, like, wrangle him. What? Oh, there he is. Okay, so this turbine is actually ultra powerful, but don't use it around cars. Get in.
Come on, let's go.
And we're there.
Ah, there it is, man. Okay, looking for a spectrum analyzer, bro. Keep your eyes peeled.
Spectrum analyzer, alright.
The ragdolling using the turbine. There you go.
Check this out, man. It's sweet.
Yeah, sure, it's sweet. Okay, let's go get the other thing. Oh, that's probably gonna blow my car up.
You great dicks always got some good shit. You know what I mean? Plus, I got free Wi-Fi.
Go now!
It's called Y-Fix.
You break, Y-Fix.
Because it's... Yeah, it's
Yep.
for Y. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so here's where you normally would get the last combo weapon blueprint with getting the computer parts. But the dialogue kind of fucked up, and some dialogue didn't show up in one recording while the other did, and I had to edit in what they said in the subtitles because they're talking over one another.
R and R.
That sounds terrifyingly bad.
The last combo weapon for the DLC is the Glaciator. It's a giant, like, beam of ice. And
So it's a Metroid game. We got the Ice Beam now, and we can take on Mother Brain.
absolutely. I think the funniest part is, if you use, like, a regular stab attack, it freezes them, and then you can break them. So this is pretty cool.
How cold is Nestea iced tea? Well...
Get one of those hot cold packs. Oh my god, this is so cool! And you just break into pieces. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I think this is the last survivor. I forgot I did that! But it worked! She saved! And that's the last survivor.
Yelling at someone close range with that thing is hilarious.
I just want to make sure they hear me.
Shampoo?
Alright. So here's where they introduce the fourth type of collectible.
Okay.
So that means we've had to save survivors, get chips, find bootleg Zombrex,
You want to control zombies?
and now
Now's your chance.
this last
It's gonna
collectible,
take me a few minutes. Why don't you make yourself useful?
biohazard body piles.
Burn all those unsightly
Biohazard body piles?
Just piles of zombies that you need to burn.
What spin-off of Resident Evil is that?
It'd probably be Resident Evil 9.
Eh.
Resident Evil 9, body.
Ooh, wow.
Hey, be careful with that van in the opening, and don't do what I did, which is basically point a railgun at it and fire. Yeah, that was dumb.
Oh, that's abrupt.
Yeah, that sends you straight back to the opening cutscene, and you have to do all of that again.
Ooh.
Okay. So that's the longest bit. Next time on Dead Rising 3, we're gonna finish this DLC up, once and for all, and you're gonna see us jump all over the place. In not only tone, but just fucking side mission crap. All of this stuff that we're doing for the plot doesn't need to be here. You can trim some of the fat, guys, but that's neither here nor there. That is next time.
Trim some of the fat. It's all fat, though.
Well, maybe we can just break a wishbone later.
It's all fat wrapped in padding.
Padded fat.